All right, so when we post bear content at TGR, we often get two comments. First of all, we're the devil and we're demonic people for hunting bears, which we know is not true. And then number two, we often get accused of just killing to kill and not actually partaking in our meat that comes from the harvest, and that is also incorrect. So we've got a rare opportunity here to speak with somebody that has a lot of experience, over 30 years of experience of preparing bear meat, and Miss Colleen here at Agassiz Outfitters that we've been hunting with here in Manitoba this week is going to actually go through one of her recipes with us. So no better person, no better opportunity. We want to share this with you guys because this is an unbelievable resource that a lot of people don't actually take advantage of as part of their bear hunt, but we like to here at TGR, and we think you guys are going to enjoy this. So.
Yeah, so I've taken out of the container. We've did the salt water rinse overnight, and now as you can see, a lot of the blood has been drawn out. It looks wonderful. That is just some rich red meat there. Yeah, packed with tons of nutrients and one of your best meats you're ever gonna get.
So what we've got here is actually backstrap. This is backstrap from my bear that I took. And Miss Colleen said, hey, perfect opportunity for us to grab this and go through a recipe. So when we first brought it in, she put it into a tub of salt water, and that salt water actually helped extract the blood from the meat and separate it from the meat and really just kind of purify it. And she's gone through a couple steps post that process.
So yeah, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that all your fat content is taken off, and then you have your different sinew and just all this stuff. All this is going to be trimmed up. And then it will give you a good piece of lean meat. All this stuff you got to get rid of.
You know, that's one of the most frustrating things for me when, you know, we engaged with other hunters out in the marketplaces. They'll talk about bear meat, or they'll talk about goose meat, or they'll talk about antelope of all things. They'll be like, ah, man, it's horrible. I had it. It's gross. 9.9 out of 10 times when somebody has a bad experience with wild game, so much of it can be accredited to post-harvest preparation or breakdown of the meat, the processing of the meat, and then preparation. And the third part of that too is also just the cooking of the meat, really knowing how to treat that meat in whatever your cooking resource is, whether it's the oven, the grill, the smoker, and you know, we're going to cover all three here.
So these are my favorites that I use when I marinate a bear meat. There's so many more that you can use, but my favorites are incorporating real Canadian maple syrup, Manitoba honey, and Hunt Chef's secret mountain maple brine, and sexy beast rub, and we have a low down and dirty, so, and another honeybee. So we're just going to drop that in there, and then this will marinate overnight, a good 24 hours. And then we will grill it on the barbecue. Throw that. Yes, look at that. Look at that goodness.
Oh,
rich,
man.
loaded, packed.
Can't wait to eat it. All right, 24 hours later, we're back here in Camp with Colleen at the lodge, and the bear backstraps have marinated all night long, and they smelled glorious. She's let us smell them like 3 or 4 times. She's been teasing us with it. But Mark, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited to see what she finishes this off with.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
So this is after 24 hours sitting in a marinade in the fridge, and we are going to throw this on the barbecue at 375 degrees, and we're going to cook it to an internal temperature of 160 degrees. We'll finish it with a glaze, a maple honey garlic glaze. As I cook, I will glaze it just to finish it off.
So one of the things that's vitally important, again, make sure that that internal temperature across the whole piece of meat gets to 160.
Exactly.
Why is that so important?
Why is that so important?
Yes.
Because of trichinosis.
We don't want to get sick,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
It seems
and
like
just like every wild meat, especially, I mean, the bear, and pork, it has to be cooked well done.
No questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we can talk with a little bit of experience. I've gained about 10 pounds this week.
Yeah.
It always has this little brush out. And it always has a special sauce inside. It doesn't matter whether it's pancakes, chicken, broccoli, whatever.
She has the special stuff.
They're always different colors, but boy, are they tasteful. So I
That's
think
good.
this might have something to do with the secret of how this meat's going to taste.
Yeah, you bet.
Let's go get these
So
on the grill.
let's go get these on the grill and see how they turn out. And look at that. Lots of garlic on there. And then we'll keep checking it every 10 minutes.
So Layden and I get the first. You got a fork, Layden, or you gonna use your finger?
Yeah,
Sorry.
just going ahead. And just,
This might be a little hot, but whoa.
look at that.
First test, pass. It's tender. We've had bear meat at every camp we've gone to. We've tried it, and everybody says they have special recipes. Go ahead.
You sure?
To take bear meat and make it taste delicious, and I've yet to find this. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, yes.
Cool. That's
Oh my
delicious.
gosh.
And it's tender. You rocked it.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta put that recipe on the internet. I'm
Yes,
serious. That is good.
yes.
I know my mouth's full, but there's no reason you should not eat this. No reason.
Delicious. Up to a perfect temperature.
No matter what anybody says about bear meat, this actually tastes good.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it's one of your best tasting meats.
And like you said, it's a different texture.
It is.
At first, I don't know if you saw me, I tried to rip through it, but it's not. I mean, it's tender.
I've
You know
never,
what I mean?
Usually you chew bear meat for 10 minutes and then
Yeah.
spit it back out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No matter whose recipe
Yeah,
we've tried.
yeah.
You
That
did
is
great job.
outstanding.
Great,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you, Colleen.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, I'll go back a second. Look how easy it cuts.
Hey guys, for more great content from TGR, like you just saw, Ken and Lee, what do they have to do?
Hit that like and subscribe button.
And go turn on those notifications.
So that you know when our next piece comes.